Last night, the Philadelphia Eagles played in their second preseason game of the year, and not only did we get to see a little bit of Kenny Pickett, but more importantly, we got to see a little bit of Tanner McKee. This is a guy I am extremely high on, and in this game, I thought he showed great throw with anticipation, great pocket presence, but also the ability to just find open guys and stay comfortable in the pocket, throw pressure. I thought Tanner McKee had a really good game, and in this video, what I wanted to do was go through the film, right? Look at the all 22 coaches film, break it down for you guys, and show you exactly what I saw, because the potential of this dude is actually pretty high. We're gonna break it down. Before we jump into the video though, comment down below another couple of guys that you thought stood out in this game, whether it be Kenny Pickett or Will Shipley or anybody. Comment down below who you thought looked good, and if you guys want another one of these videos, maybe a part 2 or whatever you guys want to see, comment down below who I should break down next in terms of an individual player. And again, if you like these videos, just comment down below saying more film, and I'll continue to post these Eagles videos going forward. With that being said, let's kind of dive into Tanner McKee and how he looked versus the New England Patriots. All right, here we go. So first play, I'll actually just let you guys watch it, and then we'll go in and kind of break down what we see in a minute. Really just a great pass there, a great read from Tanner McKee. Now let's look at what happens here. So we're going to get an out route here by the tight end. We're going to get a quick dig over the middle. We're going to get a seam route up the middle of the field. And then we're going to get what seems to be maybe a hitch or maybe a little bit of a deeper comeback route, right? One of the two. But what to look at here is one, tight end. This is a great read by Tanner McKee. Actually watch what happens when the ball is snapped here. So first thing we're going to notice is we're going to get a blitzing linebacker up the middle. He's going to try to get in there, and he makes this a little bit of a 5-on-6, right? 5 pass rushers, and then you have 6 guys blocking, including the running back as well. So what we can tell from the most part here is it looks like a cover 1 robber where you got man-to-man coverage pretty much everywhere. Besides, this linebacker is probably in a mid-read, and then this guy's probably got a deep quarter of the field, right? Or you can say half, maybe, depends what he's really doing. But overall, man-to-man coverage for the most part is good, especially when you have these outs and you have these ins. These are the the routes that really do well. So boom, he's actually going to see that this safety is playing towards the middle of the field, which means that he's pretty much he's not going to cover any of these routes, right? Those routes are wide open one-on-ones, whichever one you want to hit. We just have to see if our man is able to beat the man coverage. The seam is probably taken away from this deep safety, which is why he's not really looking towards this side of the field. He's locked in on that right side. So again, the ball, look at the throw with anticipation. The ball is out, and the wide receiver or the tight end is just now making his release. This is something I love with quarterbacks, right? Throwing with anticipation, knowing where your guy is going to be, right? And again, if you throw that dig over the middle, this linebacker here will either cut it off or make a big hit on the ball. You throw this is covered by the safety. This is the only place to really go with this football. We're being honest, right? Maybe you have that dig up or the hitch up top, the comeback up top, but this is a beautiful anticipation throw and put on the money. Put on the money. Right? And again, think about it. You got to angle this over this dig over the middle, this little in route over the middle. You got to position this ball over 27 and right into the bucket outside of the reach of the DB. I mean, that is great throw, man. All right, this was another just nasty throw here by Tanner McKee. We're going to get 12 personnel up front. Basically, you're having 8 guys block for you here because he's going to try and come block for you as well. So you have just 2 routes on this play that you can throw to. Basically, 2 quick outs. Now, the thing to know about this right now is the ball is lined up on that right hash. So whenever you have these 2 quick out routes, you normally want to go to the one closer to the quarterback just because there's a less chance that, a DB is able to jump it because the distance between the quarterback and the receiver is just a lot less than this one, right? Now, on this play, we're actually going to see some pressure by, let me just play it for you guys so you can watch it, and then we'll kind of break it down. But again, drops back, looks right, fires a dart, beautiful throw, right? Let's actually watch it back. First thing we're going to notice, right? You got 8 guys up front blocking for you. We're going to see Josh Uche, I believe that's him, get right off the edge. Right tackle does a really bad job, and then the running back does a bad job as well picking up. But pressure gets into McKee's face in a matter of seconds, right? Watch it break down here, gets right around the edge. Running back opens up to the left, then has to get to the right, doesn't do it quick enough here. And then McKee has to make a decision, right? This is the only thing we can really throw, unless you want to throw crossbody to this side of the field, potentially throwing a bad ball or whatnot could overthrow an interception, right? So you got to throw this quick left. And knowing this is a zone defense where you got a flat, you got a hook curl, you got a hook curl, you got a flat, and then you got, 3 deep quarters down the field, or thirds, I guess you could say, right? You need to put this at a perfect placement. And look at where he puts it. Beautiful throw again with anticipation while getting hit. Puts this on the money. Again, that is back-to-back throws that I thought second-year quarterbacks don't make too often. And he did it back-to-back. This one may be a little bit more impressive just because you got a guy in your face, under pressure, right? Look at how close, one, that the defensive lineman is to Tanner McKee, but then also, right, look at the wide receiver just now breaking for his route. Wow. And right when he turns his head, look at this, guys. Right when he snaps that head back, the football is already about to be there. Great catch as well. I mean, beautiful. All right, here we go. A couple plays later, this is actually one where I think he maybe makes a mistake. Not a mistake. I don't want to say a mistake. But maybe overlooks or underlooks a certain route. So basically, same formation, right? You got 8 guys blocking up front. But instead, we're actually going to have this leak into a little bit of just, just a route. A dump down option. We're going to get a fake little in and then out down the field, and same thing down here as well. Now, the first thing we notice on this play defensively, and you know what? Let me just play it for you guys. I know you guys love seeing it first. So again, drops back, sees nothing, throws over the middle, gets him hit a little bit. That's fine, right? You get 4 or 5 yards. That is okay. But what we notice on this play specifically is, do we notice these safeties? They're playing very high up the field, which means when you have deep routes, you're going to have at least one opportunity for something down the field. Okay, so I want you guys to look through his progressions here as the ball is snapped. The first thing he does is, boom, quick look left. So it looks like his reads are probably 1, 2, and then obviously 3 is your last effort, right? So that's what he's going to do. I hate when you have a 1 and a 2 across the field because it really turns you off from looking back at 1, right? You're not really going to do that too often, right? So boom, looks at 1, doesn't see anything he likes. In reality though, I do. Reason being is when you see this safety, he is so far up, right? He is so far up. That means knowing that this route is actually going to break up the field, this is going to be a one-on-one. It is, right? Now, this guy is a little bit backed up, right? Maybe 2 yards backed up compared to this guy, but still, you're going to have this route breaking down the field. This guy's probably going to stay. Need to read what this guy wants to do. But again, looks at number 1 option, then looks at number 2, and then ultimately ends up going for number 3. The pocket is so clean right now, guys, okay? Pocket is so clean. Doesn't even need to throw this ball. Obviously, it's open. Sure, we'll take that dump down every single day of the week. But what we're going to start to realize here is if he looks back at 1 for a second, you have a touchdown. You look back at 1 for just a second, you have a touchdown. Look at that. I mean, that is not only NFL open, but that is everything open. Whatever level of football you play, that is wide open. Again, I don't mind it. I don't mind the dump down at all. But still, if you look back at 1, man, if you look back at your first read here, oh, wow. You are, yeah, you might have an easy touchdown there. Let me know what you guys think about that play specifically. Let me know. All right, real quickly, before we deep dive back into the film, this is a really good throw, by the way. Make sure you do me a favor, hit the like button, but more importantly, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Guys, it is free. It doesn't cost anything, and we will be covering the Eagles, Tanner McKee, Kenny Pickett, Jalen Hurts, the defense, everything, right? We're going to be covering them all year long. Preseason film breakdown, regular season film breakdown. Guys, join the family. Doesn't cost anything. And if you decide in 3 to 4 weeks from now that you're like, oh, I don't want more film, just unsubscribe. Doesn't change anything, man. So make sure you guys join the family. Give me some feedback. What do you want me to do differently, if anything? Trying to make these videos, you know, perfect for you guys. And I know there's a lot of, you know, things that suck. For example, this little play sign, I can't get rid of it. I don't know how, on the NFL.com. All 22 coaches film. So if you know how to do it, let me know in the comments down below. But also follow my Twitch lastly, because we will be live streaming some Eagles games. I was actually live for this game yesterday on my Twitch, watching it with you guys. So if you want to do that, make sure you follow my Twitch. The link will be in the description, or you can find it at Matty Dubs with 3 S's. But with that being said, let's kind of get back into the video. Alright, so here we go. This might actually be one of the best throws I've seen in all of preseason thus far. Let's actually watch it for a second, and then I'll kind of just let you guys, or we'll break it down, right? So here we go, drops back, looks right, fires a dart. Beautiful throw, right? Beautiful throw, okay? Let's go back. First thing we're going to notice, tight end on a little bit of a stop route over the middle. We're going to get a fade down the sideline, but the most important thing, one deep safety, right? And he's also playing the middle of the field. He's not cheating off to the left. He's not cheating off to the right. He's in the middle, right? So it kind of gives you a safety net on both these sidelines, are most likely going to be one-on-one coverage. Next thing we notice, looks like man coverage to the outsides, right? Looks like this could potentially be man coverage. Let's actually watch when the snap goes down here, his progressions. And since that safety's playing the middle, his first read, his initial read is this guy. Because knowing this is a stop, knowing this is a fade, knowing that you have a couple of out routes to the outside here with these guys, right? This is probably the only guy you really want to look at here, because that safety is playing the middle of the field. Drops back, and at the time of the throw, the one thing that Tanner McKee can notice is the back of the DB is turned, right? So usually when a defense is in zone coverage, he would usually be backpedaling here, and his eyes would be on the quarterback, right? But instead, it's man-to-man, which forces this DB to be completely locked in with his wide receiver. And whenever you see a DB with his back turned to the quarterback and one deep safety playing nowhere near that sideline, you're throwing this ball. I don't care what the route is, where he's going, you are throwing this football. Now, at the time, look, it looks like he's loading up to throw this ball right now. That's not open. That is completely covered. Look at what happens. Throws it 15 yards down the field, a perfect comeback route, throws his wide receiver open, right? Threw it at about the 30, placed it at the 45. Guys, you don't see quarterbacks like Tanner McKee make this throw. You don't, right? And if I am the head coach of this football team, I might as well just lock in Tanner McKee as my backup quarterback. I'm sorry, Kenny Pickett, but Tanner McKee, the throws that he has made, the throwing with anticipation, the ability to throw his wide receivers open on this play is game-changing. That is different. That is something you do not see. Guys, I love this. I love this. I'm obsessed with just watching this play. It's unreal. Let me know what you guys think about this play. Am I overreacting to it just a little bit? I might be, right? It's obviously against the backups, but still, guys, seriously, that's unreal. Oh my God. I mean, guys, I have never been more excited about breaking down a quarterback's film right now than Tanner McKee. I don't know why, but this dude is pretty damn good. Again, first thing we're going to notice, drops back, low snap, looks right, manipulates the defense. We'll show how he did that, but gets first down, 3rd and 7, right? 3rd and 7. We're going to see a little bit of a fake blitz here, showing like they're going to blitz a couple of guys here up front. We're going to see this guy, you know, get into a man coverage look, and it looks like, again, we have that cover one potential robber for the most part. Maybe you got man. I want to say man here, and then maybe man here. And then you got pretty much just an open zone linebacker or DB there, and then another zone safety back here. Now, what he's going to do here is he's going to look at this route. Okay, he's going to look at this right away, even a little bit of this. Now, watch. I want you guys to watch this guy and the quarterback. Okay? Reason being, manipulating the defense. Looking left, trying to force these DBs in this direction. Right? He's still looking towards this side of the field. Now this DB is going to turn his head and be like, okay, wait, let me go over there just in case this is an in-breaking route, be in front of there. But the only reason he's doing that is to open up this sideline, to open up this comeback route. Once again, right? Boom. Turns the head and fires it. Okay, once this guy completely turns his body, throwing this ball. Boom. And you got to throw it over this, and you got to lead him back, right? You cannot throw this ball on him. If you throw this on him, this could be jumped, could be swatted, right? But if you lead him here, have him come back to the football, not only is he still over that marker, but he's also more open, right? Coming back to the football. Makes him come back, gets it out of the reach of the DB, and he's able to pick up a 3rd and 7. Right? This is beautiful work. What else do we have here? So it looks like you have this, but again, 3rd and 7. You could definitely get this to work here if you lead him up the field, allow him to turn up the field. Maybe. This looks like it's completely clamped again. Corner's turned his back, but go with anticipation, lead your receiver in one direction. Maybe that works, but don't love it. This looks like, honestly, it could be holding on the DB. Looks like it could be PI already. This guy's track starring over here. This guy's manned here. This guy's way too far away to do anything. This is such a good read, again, by Tanner McKee. Throws the football, leads him back to that 1st down marker. Again, dude, you look at this. This is really good placement of the football, man. He's got to be the backup. He's got to be. All right, here we go. Pretty much the game-winning drive here by Tanner McKee. We're going to get an in-breaking route over the middle, and then we're going to get a deep out here again. Looks like that 12 personnel, got a couple of tight ends in here blocking, got your running back blocking as well. Just trying to allow Tanner McKee to have enough time to make the right decision. Pretty much what he does here. Let's watch this play again. Drops back, play action, fake. Unbelievable throw there. And dude, this is beautiful. So I actually got the routes wrong. It was actually an inside crosser here and an out here. So first thing we notice is obviously you got zone coverage. You probably got a deep safety here, deep half here. You got probably a hook curl, a flat, hook curl, flat out here, and then the rest of these guys are trying to get to the quarterback. Right, so obviously this guy going to a crosser, he's basically walking into a rectangle of defenders. And then you have this guy who's got basically a 1-on-2 in the zone. This guy's going to play deep. This guy's going to try to, jump a route if he has the speed to get there, right? That's what Tanner McKee's looking at this point. Again, just a really good throw, man. All right, look at where his ball is placed. Again, has him come back to the football instead of leading him up the field into the DB. Leads him back in. Again, I just love that. The way this dude throws the damn ball is just amazing. Is Tanner McKee like the best thing since sliced bread? What is going on here? Just noticed that DB blitz off the side as well. He probably noticed that. Looked at that even more. Oh, man. Shout out to Tanner McKee, man. Here's a pretty simple one. We got 5 wide, empty set. Off coverage here towards the bottom of your screen. Even off coverage down here as well. Basically, the only thing to see here is we're going to send 5 for New England. Right? 5-on-5. You want to get this ball out quickly because the probability of one of these guys beating your offensive lineman is probably pretty quick. Going to get a quick hitch. I want to see this football out very, very quick. And, obviously, to watch it here, he's not going to get it out as quick as I would like. I want that ball out a little bit earlier here, but ends up just being a good read, right? See that off coverage, know it's a quick hitch, no pressure is coming. Once you see that this linebacker actually comes, it doesn't drop back into a mid-read, you're going to have this all day, right? Because these DBs, their first instinct is to backpedal, right? Their first instinct is to backpedal just so they don't get beat off the jump. That's pretty much what they're all going to do. Backpedal just a little bit. And once you see him backpedal, once you see that guy blitz, I want this ball out now. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out, right? And maybe even lead him towards the middle of the field, right? We see nobody's there. If you throw this just a little bit like right here, right? Have him lead it into the middle. Maybe you even get some more yards out of this. But again, still a really good pass. Really good read. Again, able to break that tackle. and fight forward for a nice little first down. Again, really good play by Tanner McKee. I mean, have I not said that yet? Have I said one bad thing about Tanner McKee? I don't think so. And usually I'm very unbiased, which I am in this case. I don't care about Tanner McKee, but I'll tell you what, I am starting to. The dude is good. Dude is really good at football. Another solid read. It looked like Philadelphia was in this 8 personnel a ton in this game. And again, this time they're going to have him leak out on a block and release. You got a couple of routes down the field, just trying to clear out the middle of the field here for the running back. Now, I do want to point out that it's very vanilla, right? They're not going to showcase a ton of what they're going to do in the regular season just because they don't want teams knowing what they're going to be running, right? So this is all vanilla offense, vanilla defense, backups versus backups. They're not really doing anything crazy, out of the ordinary. That's why you're seeing a ton of 12 personnel, 8 guys blocking, 7 guys blocking for the most part. Just want to give the quarterback time to make a decision, right? Now, I love, one thing I preach a ton on this channel is just loving when a quarterback knows when or when not to take what the defense gives them. On this play specifically, you see all these linebackers really just backing up, right? These guys are deep. These guys are deep down the field. You can tell they've kind of learned this. All right, I'm going to allow you to get outside, but I'm going to be in front of it, right? If that quarterback wants to make this throw now, I'm going to be there. All right, we have this route over the middle here. Pretty much just clamped up. The only thing you could do here is find your leaked running back out the backfield, right? Take what the defense gives you. Because you never know, right? This is being caught maybe 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage here on 1st and 10. But you never know what your guy can do. Give your playmakers a chance. Makes a man miss. Gets up the field. And gets out of bounds after a first down. Another good job by McKee. All right, now look at this throw. I mean, insane, right? We're going to get a cross throw over the middle by 41. Joseph Nada is going to fake like he's going to go outside and then cut back in with a deep dig. The first thing we're going to notice defensively, again, one deep safety look. Really want to read this DB here. See what he's going to do. We're also going to get the running back leaking out the backfield once again, just trying to take away one of these flat defenders. So again, first thing we're going to notice here on this play specifically, he's going to look at 41. What this does is send 42 there, right? He is that kind of third line of defense. He's going to actually run with this. Okay? Once we see that he's running with that, now we go one-on-one on the backside, right? Now, again, we look at this route. He's going to fake like he's going to run an out or maybe a corner, and then he's going to cross it back over the middle. And now that this DB is out of the picture, pretty much open, right? So, again, let's watch how this breaks down. Boom. Again, you got a rectangle, a square of defenders on 41, but now with this out, the flat's going to come down with that, and boom. Now you have a throw with anticipation. Throwing over the middle, right over this dude. Beautiful throw. Gets him into the 5-yard line for a chance to win this game. Oh my God, dude. You know, maybe I'm glazing a little bit too much here on Tanner McKee. Or maybe the past, defense was really, really bad with the second unit. But Tanner McKee lit it up, dude. All right, now look at this. Tanner McKee is going to notice a little bit of confusion between these DBs, right? Gets this guy in motion. Just a quick flat route to the outside. By the way, the importance of this play is game winning, by the way. So, obviously, they were down by 1, going for 2 in preseason, right? You can't tie. So, again, you get this guy in pre-snap motion. The DBs are already, we can tell they're in man coverage because this guy's going to follow him across the formation. And not only that, and he's a step behind, right? So, boom, notice the pre-snap motion, boom. Now, already 2 steps behind. You already lost. You got to get across the formation, in and out of your defenders as well, right? Goes around this guy. You're probably going to get an in-breaking route by 46 to get this guy out of the play. Boom, perfect execution, perfect play, great catch. Way to hang on, and that's basically your game. McKee was a dog. Guys, do me a big favor. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Join the family. Tanner McKee showed me something in this game I never thought I would need to see, right? Didn't know I needed it, but I did need it. This guy's your backup quarterback. I probably should go back and watch his film from game 1 of the preseason. If he definitely did play it a ton, right? But if this dude plays like this next game, I would have no doubt in my mind he's your backup quarterback. Now again, Kenny Pickett didn't look bad either. Thought he made a couple of good plays. Maybe I should break down his film. Let me know in the comments down below, who should I break down next in terms of film? I thought all of the Eagles quarterbacks did a really good job in this game with completion percentage, really making right decisions. But McKee made different type of throws. Throwing with anticipation, throwing a wide receiver open, manipulating a defense, right? Reading a defense, the confusion of a defense on that play specifically. McKee's good, man. McKee's good. This was a really fun video to make. If you guys want more Eagles videos going forward, comment down below more film or part 2, and give me a couple of players you want me to break down. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next Eagles update. Peace.